We're back, another video. It is February, the end of February, and we've got some pretty nice weather. Heading out to Table Rock today. It's been pretty good the past few times I've been, and things seem to be getting better, so. Smallmouth. I can't land him back here yet. Decent one. I don't know if we're gonna weigh everything, but there's one. He ain't that big. 2 3/4. Floating up high. No, it's not. Smallmouth. Come here, bud. Can't even boat flip. Another chunky smallmouth with a messed up lip. There it is. Bastards. Kind of had a little break there, guys. Hadn't caught one in probably 20 minutes. But about 30 minutes ago, I freaking lost a giant 5 or 6 pounder, so. Not nice. Smaller guy. Going back. Hey boys, I'm just throwing that on this Garcia Xenon. Pier Fishing sponsors the Jury Bass Fishing team, and I opted to go with the Xenon rod and reel. You know, it's definitely quite a bit of a higher end setup, and coming from a guy that uses a lot of Daiwa and Shimano stuff, this setup right here is really nice. You know, it's definitely top tier, and it handles big fish. The drag's really good. It actually blew my mind out of the water. You know, like I just said, I come from a Daiwa and a Shimano drag world, and this Abbey Garcia Xenon matches that perfectly. So very satisfied for this minnow rod. Oh yeah. This one feels big. Yeah, it's a good one. A spotted bass? It is a spotted bass. This pile. I don't want spots. Come here. I mean, it's a nice spot. Not really. Oh no. Ew, brown shit. Spotted bass. old spots. Caught us another. Large-headed bass. God, it's like a 2 1/4. There's one. Minnow. I don't know. 2 3/4, 3-pounder. Look at the tail. It's beat up. Hey! We caught one on a jerk bait. Jump! Actually a nice one. No, it's not. Big old head. Boy, he look big. Jerkbait fish. He looks ugly. Ugly jerkbait. He probably stinks. Cheers, plug. Whoa. Don't go breaking stuff now. Not a bad one. On an old jerk plug. Jerk bait. You bet. Another one on jerkbait, boys. Angry. Come here, bud. Spotted bass. Spotted bass? Four. Nice. Like a 3-pounder? No, it's not. 2 something. Fell out. Ate it at my troll motor. Anyone can't get it, go figure. big spotted bass. Hey, just got back to the units here after going fishing today on Table Rock. Kind of want to do a little rundown of what I ended up catching my fish on. Started the day off throwing this little guy right here. That's just a little scented jerk shad by Z-Man. Extremely popular minnow style bait here on Table Rock, and for good reason. It works really well. That's just on an 1/8 ounce head here. Started off, caught some fish on that, but they seemed a little pressured, and once that wind got up, I found it being kind of challenging to keep imparting the action on that bait that I needed to have for the bigger sized fish to commit to it. So I kind of ran away from the wind, and that didn't really work out, so I ended up finding another spot that was also in the wind, and I ended up tying on this guy right here. That's a sneaky little minnow bait. It's a pretty dang good bait. It's 4-inch size. I wanted to upsize a little bit. Kind of want to let the wind do some of the work for me instead of shaking. That right there is my Xenon spinning rod. This is the LFTX model reel. It's the highest end reel they make, spinning reel that is, and this is on a 6'10" medium wide, I believe. And this thing is a freaking perfect minnow rod. It's definitely really soft, so if you're looking for a stiffer minnow rod, I have that, and this one I have next to me. That's nice for certain scenarios too, but I definitely like this. I mean, the thing's perfect, so definitely go check that out. They make some pretty nice stuff. Now, I did notice that with the wind, I wanted to throw stuff a little bit further, and that, so I ended up throwing another little scented jerk shad, but this was on a 3/16. That's a little Hayabusa FP90J, I want to say is what the number is. That's a really good jig head for throwing these minnow baits. The hook is perfect in it. I mean, everything about it. I like the way the lead kind of molds up the line tie on it. I believe that helps your bait roll a little bit, which is a lot of what you're trying to do when you're twitching your minnow. So I was throwing that. This is on a little stiffer rod. This is a custom rod. I like that for a little bit heavier and for the hook. I honestly can't really make my mind up about throwing whippy rod or throwing a little stiffer of a rod. Honestly, I think there's a time and a place for both, and I'm still kind of learning about that. And then lastly but not least, we ended up catching some on a jerk bait. That right there is a very popular jerk bait. It's a Megabass Junior +1. I think it's Pro V Blue or something. Extremely basic color. But I was trying to catch fish on something other than a minnow. You can definitely keep a jerk bait in front of their face for longer, which is something that I think is very crucial. I mean, I was already throwing an 1/8 ounce head to the fish, and you just couldn't keep it there long enough for them. So I believe that jerk bait was something they hadn't seen for a while, and it was just another way to catch fish. It's kind of fun to catch them on a bait caster, as much as I love having the drag run on that Xenon reel. It's pretty fun to throw a jerk bait. So just want to give a little rundown of kind of what's been going on here at Table Rock recently, and that's kind of the recap. Otherwise, just kind of wanted to go out one last time to Table Rock. I'm not going to be there for a while, so I want to try to film a video, and looks like we did that successfully. So big thanks to Iowa Great Lakes Fishing Club for helping me out this year, and SCSB Banks. Those are 2 sponsors from back home that really support me a lot in doing this traveling and fishing. So just want to give a big thanks to them and all their support for this year. So definitely make sure to go support those companies that help support me. So otherwise, we'll hopefully try to get some tournament videos out to you. Hopefully the next video you see is grand. And we'll go from there. Thanks for watching. Bye.